Hey guys, happy Friday. Dun dun dun. Welcome to the Friday afternoon Psychetruth live chat. My name is Melissa Lemunyon. I am a holistic healthcare practitioner, a massage therapist, and I specialize in reflexology, energy work, and we're here today to talk about life, meditation, wellness, emotions, stress, relationships. We could jump into some relationship stuff today. That'd be fun. Let me see who's here. Hey guys. All right. Got a lot of people in the house today. Oh, just screen. Hey David, how's it going? Hey Amanda, Brian, Jess, Tess. Oh hey, welcome. ASM watcher. Nigel Cruz, hello. Brian Keith, hi. Let's see. Oh, there's been a lot of people. I'm sorry. God, I'm really late today, guys. I'm sorry. I ran into a friend while I was at coffee because I needed a coffee this morning. Hello, everyone. If you're still on, it's awesome. Okay. All right, Rachel, hello. I seem frazzled. I'm fine. It's actually been kind of a stressful morning. I've been running around, and it's one of those days where everything seems to be falling apart. Yeah, it's all good. Hi. Thank you. So guys, this is like, it's a scarf. It's like one of those wraps, so I just like tied it around my neck because it's freaking hot outside. All right. Do you guys have any meditation requests? I don't have anything planned. Rachel. Oh, that's so funny. Rachel, if I I think I pronounced your name correctly by accident, because as I actually am looking at it, it looks like Raquel, but I guess it's not. Thanks, Amanda. Yeah. Hi, Morgane Macari. What's going on? I don't know. What do we feel like doing today? I'm feeling kind of twitchy from the caffeine, so what would be a good meditation to do if we're already caffeinated? Just Tess, I really think we should bring back the toga. There are so many more comfortable ways to dress ourselves than what we have going on at the moment. Ooh, David Sweeney, entry exit, totally. Yes, absolutely. Okay. Yeah, let's try that. So we'll do the we'll enter intentionally, and we'll do the exit at the end. I think that sounds like a great idea. So just so you guys know, hey, Alex Ohlendorf, what's going on? Chang Ariel, hello from Hong Kong. Hi, welcome. Mental illness TV. Oh no, caffeine. Sometimes it's necessary, and I have to admit, this is actually a decaf. I pretty much needed to give up caffeine. Like, I don't even really do tea anymore. Yeah, caffeine is Flex 32 69. Sometimes something good for a pre-workout. Are you asking? Are you suggesting caffeine? Mental illness TV. I'm hooked on Lipton tea, trying to quit. There are worse things to be hooked on. And a really great thing, especially about tea, is that it is full of antioxidants. The studies are showing that consumption, at least of, especially of green tea. I think even with white tea, you're seeing like remarkable impacts on your health. It's really easy for us to get hung up on like the specifics and the semantics of words, as opposed to maybe tuning in to what someone is really trying to say, what they're really trying to communicate, and then translating from there. Antonio Dulima, hello. John Holmes, hello. Headley77, yes, sorry about the internet, guys. It does not look like it's awesome at the moment. I thought the chat was really quiet. Hi, Leela Mainheim. Hello. Oh, thank you, honey. Hadley77. Hello. Lex3269. Just drank a full cup of coffee. Mental illness TV. I am not totally sure what all of those words mean, but training at the gym for discipline. So that's a good way to go. Hey, bright sweetie. 136. Hi, I'm trying to stay busy. I'm trying to stay active, but I'm just so busy. Word. During Dick Writer 69 BBC. Thoughts on NoFap. I actually do have thoughts on that, but I will share those after the meditation. Hopefully you are not a troll. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. All right. Sorry guys, the camera is all wonky. Moon and Amanda, would either of you guys like to be moderators? Let me know. I would love to have some support in squashing trolls. Hi, Esmeralda Roland. Thank you. Tahira Wilson. Hi, Melissa. You're going to talk about toxins in the body. I totally can. Greg Wanamaker. Thank you, Morgan. I did. So I filmed yesterday with Karina and Joy. So we'll have 3 more massage videos coming out soonish whenever Mike gets around to editing them, and 2 Patreon videos. So I did a hair treatment with apple cider vinegar like the day before, I guess on Wednesday. So I know I'm really liking what it's doing. Shiloh Walker. So this is a live chat where we talk about, I kind of steal this from Daniele Bellelli, but everything with a heartbeat. My specialties are in meditation, body work, and wellness. So we talk about basically how to be happy and how to take power in our lives. Oh, Moon. Somehow I imagine your troll friends are a little bit different. Okay. Headley77. I know the host is supposed to hate on trolls, but sometimes the trolls are entertaining when funny. Hi, Missy Pendergrass. What's going on? Ooh, Missy's my nickname. Headley, you are so right on. Usually the trolls, I'm like, whatever. Everyone, big picture, we're all one, right? And that troll is me. And little picture, it can be really irritating. But we had a troll a couple weeks ago, not to encourage it at all, but he was so funny. He types out in all caps, "I find you sexually attractive." And I swear to God, you guys, I have been cracking up at that all week long. Well, Moon, I'm trying. Amanda, you're a moderator. Moon, I'm trying, but I don't. It's not working for some reason. Okay. But we have a meditation to do. Okay. Ooh, Jackie H. Hi, can meditation help with grief? Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Maybe if I do this. So yeah, sorry, Moon, it's not working. Cool, yeah. You're not your hammer, you have a wrench, Amanda. That's amazing. Hey guys. Moontroll, Google probably has me on some kind of list. I know, right? Oh my God. Okay, so I see lots of really awesome questions. Let's get this meditation going, and I will do my best to jump in there. Hey, Charlie. I was late too. It's all good. Okay. I blame my friend. We wound up having this great conversation, and it's like, oh my God, I have to go. All right. Okay. So the idea behind this ritual is that presence is really powerful. Like the act of bringing our attention into what we're actually experiencing right now. That's kind of what we're going for, right? It's also really hard Because, if here is presence, most of us are over here, or maybe over here, or maybe like way over there. And so, there's a lot of distance to travel, so to speak, before we get back into, the presence in our bodies. Okay. So let's just do this really quick. So ritual, it's kind of an interesting word, but just like, you kind of do some certain steps to help support you coming into the moment. Because that's where all the presents are, in the present. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. All right. All right. Hello, entry. Hello, arrival. This is me now and the experience now, meeting for the first time. Each time it is new. And each time I will breathe into the qualities I want to connect to. So, hello, live chat. Hello, coming together on the internet. I'm here and have a reason to be here. Connection, love, sharing, joy, support, sovereignty, autonomy, integrity. Hello, door. Possibility, delight, creativity, lightheartedness, warmth, source, center, welcoming, belonging, welcoming, belonging. Hello, experience, sturdiness, strength, shelter, a loving heart, remembering, ascending, passage, sovereignty, autonomy, preparation, discovery, play, safety, grounding, love. This is the threshold, filling up on me, presence. Connecting to the versions of me that know how to do this. I am ready to be here now. All right, let's all take a breath together. Exhale where you're at. Inhale. Exhale. All right, let's do this. All right. Hello, Vidya Kala. What's going on? Little Black Cock 69. What language is she speaking? That's funny. So the first time I read about Javi and her meditations was it was kind of basically that you just summed up how people are just, the guy was like, I didn't really get it until the first, 2 or 3 times through her website. But yeah, we are, I am kind of, it's a different way of relating, I guess. Yes. Amanda, you're an angel. Hi, Elijah Kim. Hi, Daniel T. What's going on? Tashina Brown. Hey. Virtual hugs. Hello, welcome. you've been on my mind. Salwan, Abda. Yes, what up? Hello. Okay. So ASMR Watcher says, Melissa, I just found out that my entire family was keeping something really important and upsetting from me. How do you deal with feelings of betrayal? And so I think what I will do is segue from the betrayal question right into the grief question. Because it sounds like, Jess, I don't know if you asked the grief question, but it sounds like you could also maybe use this one. Daniel T, yeah, absolutely. So So for betrayal, one of the first things that comes to mind is the idea of not taking things personally, which it's one of those counterintuitive, possibly even impossible sounding things. Because how can you not take a betrayal personally, right? The thing is that other people, this isn't quite aligning for me. Because I was going to say that ultimately other people, people make decisions based on their crap inside themselves, right? And a lot of time, sometimes they may think, they're doing something because of you, but okay, so let me go back up a little. So you're not responsible for other people's actions, terrible or otherwise. So betrayal. Just, I guess, reminding yourself that, it's not your fault, right? You don't let them make it your fault, right? Because, responsibility needs to go where it needs to go, right? And they made choices, not you. So give yourself time to grieve, right? Betrayals are devastating. I can't really think of too many sensations that feel worse than the sensation of feeling betrayed. So giving yourself time to grieve, assigning responsibility where it needs to go. I had a situation, I guess maybe an example around like the responsibility piece. I had a situation a few years ago where I lost a friend, and it was just tragic and sad, and it was one of those situations where it wasn't anyone's fault, even though like we had a story. She was like, I have to do this because I can't be around you, and she was doing her best and I was doing my best. Ultimately at the end of the day, we are doing our best, I think, most of us, and sometimes that's just not enough, right? Crazy channel. I don't get to everyone's questions. I will put you on the queue, but there's other questions in front of you, so chill, darling. Yes. So anyways, I'm on a different question right now, guys. Oh, thanks to Sheena. I know it's really fun, right? It's just like, it's not too boobulicious, but yeah, it's just a scarf. So assigning responsibility, letting yourself grieve. And then, kind of the next step is, while you're grieving and healing, is how do you protect yourself? So if there's been a betrayal, there's been a breach of trust, right? And so now it's up to you. How do you set boundaries? How do you make choices as far as trusting these people again? How do you keep yourself safe? So it kind of like, I guess it's a segue over into grief a little bit. Because grief usually is an element of betrayal, right? And so now, how do we process our emotions? How do we take care of ourselves emotionally, right? Because if we don't feel our feelings and deal with them now, they're just going to sit in some back closet, festering, getting stronger, using up our precious energy. When we repress things, they just kind of they don't go away necessarily. They're still there. We're just using energy so that we don't have to necessarily experience them all the time. So the thing about processing emotions, like how do we get movement? Exercise is a really great way to handle feelings as they come up in the moment. Obviously too much isn't great. Journaling is a really great, having some way to express what your thoughts are in an uncensored fashion. And so not all of us have friends that can listen to us and not judge. So that's why journaling is sometimes a really great way to give yourself a safe space to express yourself. And that's, kind of, I guess, for the grief piece is, sorry, it's cold. This is why, there's support groups and people go and they talk about their feelings. Okay, I feel like I spent enough time on this one, even though we could talk about this one forever. There was a question about meditation and grief. Absolutely. Meditation, I I can't think of anything much better than meditation to help with grief. There's other, obviously, like actively speaking about, your pain is going to be really helpful, but there's a lot of, like, meditation is just really healing. One great thing about, practicing mindfulness and meditation is that it offers opportunities for us to get out of our own way so that our bodies and our subconscious can do their magical healing thing, because our bodies are capable of healing and processing. It's just, we have to kind of put ourselves up on block, so to speak. Okay. There are okay. Uchiha Sasuke. Oh yeah, lost friends. It hurts. It's something hurts. Yeah, it's Chow X. Oh, I hope you are able to come back and join us. ASMR watcher, thank you for the advice and encouragement. You're a very expressive person. What does that mean? Thank you. / you're unique. Kyle Weaving, what can mindfulness meditation help an individual achieve? This might sound okay. So the first thing that came to mind is just a more full expression of who you are. It's like not maybe who you think you are, not maybe who you've been told that you are, but really and truly who you are, with all of those gifts and desires. So it can help you just be more you. Like, I guess that's pretty meta, going back and getting down into like the micro a little bit. Meditation can help you achieve more ease in your life. It can give you a sensation of more time and space. Meditation can lower stress, which just helps you do whatever you're trying to do better. Okay. Can I tell you about the driver's tan I have on my arm? I think you pretty much told everybody about all there is to tell about that. Jackie H, yes, totally. Okay, you're very welcome, honey. Yeah, the questions about grief are really live for me right now. So if anyone has if we want to continue this conversation, I'm totally down. Melissa, what is meditation, yoga, and meditation? What's the difference? Okay, so there are lots of different. Meditation is one of those words that's starting to mean a lot of different things depending on who you talk to. So meditation is actually a state of mind. It's a state change, right? So like, we're here in our wakeful mind state. We go to sleep. We're in the sleep stage. Meditation is an actual different state of being. And so we get to meditation through mindfulness practices. So breathing, a lot of times it's doing something with your attention focused on something. So, you can practice mindfulness while doing the dishes, etc. But oftentimes, we do things with our breath or certain mantras as a way to be even more mindful, that kind of help bump us up into that meditative state. So as far as yoga and meditation, yoga is a way of meditating, right? So your focus is your breath and your movement. And so that makes yoga a meditation. However, yoga is also so much more, because you do have that active physical component. There's so much, having to do with alignment. Just test. When I grieve, I let all my emotions out, and when the real bad news comes, it's like I've let out all my emotions and I feel hollow. And Diego Alfredo Meza Barrera, meditation and being vegetarian together. those are both, I don't really necessarily see the connection. I mean, a lot of people, do those, like people, I mean, I think it's pretty commonly, someone who's who wants to walk a very wants to walk more of a peaceful path in life. Those are two things that kind of come together, right? Because you can meditate to help achieve inner peace. You're being vegetarian to cut down on outer violence. But as far as, those are choices. I don't know. Kyle Weaving, you think most people breathe correctly? Oh, hell no. Are you kidding me? No. Oh my God. Absolutely not. And by correctly, I mean, correctly means like actually using maybe up to half of our lung volume. I remember reading something saying that like the average, so like, our breath capacity is like this much, right? The average person for their average breath uses like this much of their breath capacity, right? And so that's why breathing deeply on a regular basis can be so profoundly effective as far as changing our state of being and our state of mind. Mental illness TV, anger destroys meditation. When my mind is clear, I meditate and pray at night, connecting to the God source. But if anger from life, family messes it up. I just, I want to offer a suggestion to you. Can you, to try to meditate while being angry? Meditation and mindfulness isn't about needing, and like, it doesn't just, you don't necessarily need to be calm. I think you can meditate while angry. You just step back a little bit and go, wow, I feel angry. I'm witnessing that. And in my mind, that is still not just effective. I think that's even more effective than wanting or needing quiet in order to meditate. Mental illness, let me know what you think. I'd like to chat about this. Crazy Channel, what about yoga? I think I answered a question about yoga. Fad G, I have the problem when I start with meditation, so many thoughts in my head. Do you have or had or have? Absolutely. So Fad did G, sorry, I'm so sorry if I know I'm not pronouncing your name right. That's totally normal. That's not a problem, honey. That's what it is, right? And so the meditation isn't being clear-minded. The meditation is bringing your attention back to whatever your focus point is, despite the anger, despite the bazillion thoughts in your head. I have been with teachers who are like, they're probably really close to enlightened. They've been meditating for decades and decades and decades, and they say they still have the exact same situation where they meditate and their thoughts are just like going a mile a minute. That's just kind of how it works, right? And so please, 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 please give yourself permission to be exactly how you are when you sit down to meditate, because that's completely and totally fine. Okay. So many beautiful questions, you guys. Just a big hug and love for all of you. I feel really honored that you trust me with these questions, and just know that I won't be able to get to all of you. Okay. Yeah, I know it sucks. I'm just skimming through the comments. Steffi DeSouza, my office is only full of stressful people who just push all their stress over me. Oh, honey. Tafu. No envy for you there. Vidya Kala. So I'm seeing some questions about suicide. How do I deal with suicidal thoughts? It's not helpful in my life. All right, and then we had a question about a suicidal friend down here. You guys, I know I'm totally not caught up with chat. So, guys, jump in here. Okay, it looks like you are. So, Rachel Carrillo says, Carrillo, Says, you dance, you can help your friend by showing her how much you love her as your friend, even if you have to do the craziest thing. I'm sure that will help. Tofu. That's, I don't know, it's just something I say to like banish the bad thoughts. Get the negativity out of here. Does meditating help if you want to commit suicide? If I've tried to commit suicide, doesn't mean I'm depressed. I just want to take a deep breath with you guys. I feel really sad and kind of scared about this, but I think that it's kind of normal. It makes sense to me that so many people in our society feel suicidal and feel depressed. I have definitely dealt with suicidal thoughts and feelings before. I've never acted on it. It's never been too intense, but there's definitely that sensation of what's the point? Why am I even bothering? So, Vidhaya, you're asking about suicide. This is a big one. Thank you, Bonker. When we look at everything that we need as people to be healthy. So Vidhaya, this might help you with your suicidal thoughts, is to know that it's not necessarily abnormal. We need to be fully hydrated with clean water, right? That's like a number one need. We need to be we need to be fully oxygenated. We're not really breathing that much as a society. We need healthy, nutritious food. Most of us are not. Most of us are so seriously malnourished and don't have easy access for various reasons to properly nutritious food. We need emotionally satisfying relationships. We need passion and purpose in our lives. And so we look at all of these elements that go into a healthy, happy, functional person. It's like, oh, no wonder I'm depressed and anxious and want to kill myself. Okay, so maybe, I don't know if that helps at all. It does not mean anything is actually wrong with you inside. Okay. So Vidya, I don't know if that helps, but as far as dealing with those thoughts, if you're in a place where you are feeling suicidal, you need a lot of support, right? And it's kind of that catch-22 of how do you ask for support when you may be really difficult to actually get. Vidya, I don't necessarily have an answer for you. I mean, like other journaling and therapy just sounds so trite. Although actually, okay, I do have something. Look at your nutrition. If you are lacking in minerals, if you're lacking in essential fatty acids, in addition to, if you're not getting good macronutrients, that can have a profound effect on how you feel. And so I would suggest seriously like supplementing with some essential fatty acids. So flaxseed oil, fish oil, maybe even a combination of fish oil and a high lignin flaxseed oil, because your hormones are probably maybe a little imbalanced too. And so if you're getting a high lignin flaxseed oil, you're going to get the EFAs plus a really great hormone balancing fiber. Future video 10, financial problems are one of the main reasons people commit suicide. And it's just, that I feel so angry and helpless reading that. And because I think it's true, but at the same time, our financial system is such a joke, right? It's not necessary. Amanda, you're awesome. Thank you, Mental Illness TV. I appreciate you. Brian Counterman, which clock is your favorite? Victoria, thank you for answering. It's not about me, it's about my best friend. He's thinking about it, and your answer helped so much. That's I actually feel even more helpless with this question. How do you support your friend who's thinking about suicide? How do you support somebody who just lost somebody? Really quick, because on one hand, when someone is in such a deep place of grief and loss, if they're, if their experience is to the point where they're thinking that, maybe death is a really good option, there's doing isn't maybe necessarily the most awesome thing. Maybe that's not totally true. Like if you, like maybe you could, like you bringing your friend food is probably a good idea, but the idea of you don't want to add any more pressure, right? And so the answer about how to be with, at least for me, to be with someone who's really struggling is like, I want to be present. I want to witness what's going on and just let that be. They don't need to know. I don't need to give, like, even though it's probably really hard for us on the witnessing end, my pain and my grief isn't going to help them. Even my concern isn't necessarily going to be useful, because when we bring someone our concern, it's almost like a weight on their already overburdened shoulders. Even though, we're coming from a place of love and care, they might not be able to hear it or receive it, and it could just feel like it's too much. So there's a space of like just allowing them to be where they're at, while letting them know that, hey, I'm here. I see you, and it's okay. I want to communicate to my people that it's okay to be exactly where you're at. You don't have to hide how crappy you feel. You don't have to pretend anything different with me. And that can be like having that safe harbor, like being that safe harbor, is my goal. And then I'm thinking like practical support things, can you like watch their kids or bring them food or help them do their laundry, like really like material things, so that they can, so if your friend's feeling suicidal, they're having a bad moment, that's kind of more where I would go. And for the suicide, there's suicide hotlines. You can find people to talk to. I think this group is available in America, but there's a organization called the Samaritans. And if you Google them, they're available via phone or even text. And their only job is just to be there for people, and just to talk to them. Witness, tech whiz. I feel like killing myself because my fiance damn it, I missed the question. And there's someone who's having money problems. David, I don't know. David, darling, I don't know necessarily how useful that is. Akihiro Ito. My name is Melissa. I am a Psychetruth presenter. So I do massage videos, meditation videos. I have some ASMR stuff. And so we are talking about wellness and life right now. Food allergies. Dance. What to do if friend cuts and self-harms and takes pills, does not want to be helped. You protect yourself. And I mean, dance, there's a line between supporting somebody who can be helped and not hurting ourselves when someone does not want to be helped. That analogy of like, it's much easier for someone to pull us down than it is to pull somebody else up. You're not responsible for your friend. And you are responsible for making sure that you are okay. So, okay, panic attacks, self-harm. Can you tell me how to have a good life? Jacob Hicks, you can ask a question. I just don't know if I'll get to it. Thank you, Audic619. Thank you, darling. Yeah, this blue really does look good on me. My God. Okay. So there was a question about alcohol addiction and food allergies. I'm going to sort of combine those two. Although I see that there's lots of other questions I'm not going to be able to get to. future video 10, most crimes are also financially related. It just fucking grinds my gears, you guys. Like, it's not necessary that we don't all have exactly what we need as far as survival goes. Yes, Lamia, I probably did not. Yes, sad face. Rebecca Foley Tolbert, anger is hard to deal with because it didn't just happen overnight. Anger often builds up. Hey, Tara, make allow. Okay. All right, alcohol addiction and food sensitivity. So as far as alcohol addiction goes, I feel like talking about the body piece, right? And so our bodies, they're actually like, you start getting like that physical need, right? The physical need to drink. And so I think that a really great way to help bust the alcohol addiction cycle is to revamp your inside. So we want to get rid of all the bad bacteria and repopulate our guts with really good bacteria, right? And so that can be kind of a backdoor way to help break those the chains, like that really intense craving, right? So probiotics are going to be really good. Reducing the amount of other sugar you eat, right? Because sugar addiction and alcohol addiction are definitely connected, right? Because alcohol breaks down into sugar, the bad bacteria likes to eat the sugar. Vidya, all right, see you later. So that's kind of my tip on alcohol. I think that guy's gone though. Food allergies, similar advice, right? So you have food sensitivities. The goal is to not eat foods, right? So you're limited to eating foods that aren't going to inflame your digestive tract. However, it is possible to heal our digestive tracts through the use of probiotics. I think L-glutathione is a good amino acid for this kind of thing, and then various kinds of digestive herbs. And so, what can I do to help? Sorry, I'm distracted questions. And so, I mean, that's really, as far as the food sensitivities go, you just kind of have to either eat according to what your body can handle, deal with the consequences. But I prefer C, to, eat what my body can handle while I'm actively trying to heal my gut. Aloe vera is another really good thing to help heal our insides. So as far as somebody there's another question about how to support somebody who's a serious alcoholic. This is one of those things where you need to support yourself. There's not necessarily anything you can kind of do towards them, but the more support you give yourself, the more you take care of yourself, that can kind of be like a passive example, perhaps. At the end of the day, we can't change people, Goodbye, Rachel. See you later. See you later, darling. Kyle Weaving. I have tons of videos on the internet. You are welcome to book a session with me to pay me for my knowledge. That's also good. I am not in New York. I'm in Austin. Akiro. So I love to eat sweet things. How to stop it. So similar advice. We want to get our inner chemistry right. So like lots of probiotics, lots of, good fermented foods. For alcoholism and for sweet cravings, kudzu, Kudzu, Kudzu. It's an herb. It makes cravings go away if you eat enough of it. I highly recommend. Madison Butcher, similar. So she asked, how do you help your friend who self-harms or doesn't accept the help you try to give? Like I said, honey, you there might be some way to man, that's such a hard one, right? Like how it just can be heartbreaking. And at the end of the day, sometimes stepping away is how you help somebody. If being around somebody who can't be helped is hurting you, then you need to walk away. And it's one of those things where yourself to help somebody, you're not actually helping them, because love never engenders harm, right? And so it is not love at that point. So, and maybe you don't necessarily abandon them, but if they can't be helped, if they don't want your help, then like I said, hurting yourself isn't going to help them. And Garrett, I totally take turmeric. I love it. Love it. It feels so good. Tashina Brown. Tashina, if you're ever in Austin, there's a semi-healthy fast food place here that I go to all the time. It's freaking delicious. Someone was, there was a question I didn't want to answer. Oh, the back pain. Really quick, Nicole Way, my mom wants a shoulder massage. How can I give her a very good massage? So honey, I have a lot of videos on Psychetruth that talk about how to give somebody a massage. So you can always try that. I guess I just spent all day yesterday talking about how to give somebody a great massage. So go slow. Remember that touch is better than no touch. So kind of let the pressure off, oh, I need to give a great massage. No, that's not, just relax. You're okay, touching is, even if I'm just lightly touching, that is still going to be helpful, right? Breathing while you do your massage. Start out with broad, don't go poke right away. You want to maybe broad strokes, and then as the tissue warms up, you can go into the deeper trigger points. If your mom has shoulder pain, if she's comfortable with it, also try and work on the top of her chest and her upper arms, right? Because a lot of the time, shoulder pain is coming from, almost all the time, shoulder pain is coming from other muscle groups. Brian, it is really hot today. Yes. Okay, guys, 15-minute warning. Lachlan Stogel, how do I find happiness when I'm surrounded by pure negativity and hatefulness? And I can't escape. I'm stuck here until I'm 18. Okay, babe, you get a plan. Right? So 18 is your date. So can you work? Can you save money? Can you prepare yourself to get the crap out? And so whether that means getting a job and saving, or busting your butt in school and getting scholarships, that's going to be a big way, right? And so every time it gets overwhelming, you can go wait, no, I have an end date and I have a plan. And I think it helps. Our brains are very, step by step, A, B, C, D, right? If you're trying to get from A to D and you don't have a plan, then your brain will go I can't handle it. So having a plan is going to help. Filling yourself up with positivity. So yes, it sucks. And yes, all this negativity, giving yourself grace and compassion, knowing that it is normal to feel sucked dry when you're surrounded by pure hate and negativity. I just want to hug you right now. I really do. Just word. I can totally relate. It's toxic. It's scary. You're not imagining how bad it feels. Where are you? Okay. So filling yourself up with positive things. So things that really feed your soul. You like art, you like music. Can you, actually, honestly, probably finding some kind of service. Can you volunteer at an animal shelter, or doing something to help other people? Not only will helping other people feel good, it will also get you out of the house and into a different kind of community, right? You'll be around other people. And And then the thing that's coming to mind is just like exercising. Are you exercising? Are you moving? Moving is such a great way to just, goodbye crap, get off me crap. Exercise makes that crap go away. In the moment, you can take deep breaths, and you can imagine mirrors or shields all around you. You can send back everyone's crap, with compassion and grace, but you don't have to necessarily take it. And so that doesn't always work, but with some practice, kind of you practice that mental thought pattern of deflect, like breathing in love, deflecting, because the truth, in my opinion, and in my experience, the truth is that love is available to us. And even though that might not be the experience. Naomi Riviera, I have several guided meditation videos that you can play right now, in this exact moment, 30 minutes of me helping you relax. As far as the steroid addiction, I actually have no idea. I don't know anything about the chemical side of steroid addiction. Everything I've said about addiction and cravings, though, kudzu might be useful, probiotics. But I'm just honestly talking out my ass, though. I don't know anything about steroid addiction. In general, though, probably getting good nutrition and finding support, so that whatever is behind that addiction can maybe be addressed. I'm not totally sure where to go with the rest of these questions. Why would you want to get rid of a BBC fetish? Although it's occurring to me that you're probably not talking about the television station. Okay, mental illness TV, fear, we all have it. How to overcome it, though? Practice. Honestly, there's pieces. There's several pieces to this, right? Like anger, fear can build up in our systems, and so that's its own process to try and get rid of the built-up fear. But as far as doing things that scare us or handling fear, I think someone was asking about fear in social situations. We practice, right? Like we learn new skills by reading books or talking on here or whatever, and then we practice, right? The only way fear is going to grow is if we allow it to, by not taking action. Bye, Tashina. I don't, girl, I don't think I have any choice. Bye, honey. I'm really glad you stopped by. So BBC is not, they're not talking about the British television station. I don't know. I'm not really feeling the fear question. As far as the torn ligament, I'm not a fitness expert, so I don't have the appropriate knowledge base to give you complete advice. Arnica montana is a homeopathic remedy that will help with inflammation and healing. Hey, the bib rules, what's going on? BBC, the other definition. Why is that a bad thing? Sorry, the torn ligament. Stay off it. Honestly, maybe, I don't know if you're in a place where you have access to Reiki or other kinds of subtle energy work, but that can actually greatly speed up healing. So I would do some research. And DT Mimba, I'm getting married, but I'm scared too. What should I do? Any positive thoughts? I don't know, honey. If you're really scared about getting married, maybe you shouldn't get married. This is definitely not something that, you're going to need more information. I don't know if it's something that you are like sure that you want to do, but you're still really afraid. Take things really slow. Like, just do the whole like one step at a time thing, 1 minute at a time. Surround yourself with support. Consider maybe even going to a marriage counselor, right? Like if you at this point, like going to a marriage counselor maybe on your own or even with your partner so that you can talk about these fears, right? It might be a good idea to be able to talk about your fiance about how you're afraid before you commit to spending the rest of your life with that person. Guys, I'm feeling kind of tapped. I do not know if I have much more juice in me for questions. Get some socks for your cold feet. Oh, Tara, yeah, Tara, I'm not really sure, honey. A torn ligament. That's definitely a medical thing. Other than arnica and energy work, I don't really have any suggestions for you. Sherlock. ASMR machine. I can sing. Does anybody want to hear me sing? That's the question. David Senos, Tinder dating apps okay to use? Dude, that's totally up to you. It's not up to me. David Sweeney, if you have problems with marriage before you get married, hell, just move on. Marriage is tough enough as it is. Yeah, it's pretty decent advice. I mean, it's one thing if like you're like, I know I want to be with this person. I am so in, but I'm also terrified. Because that's normal, right? I think that would be like a healthy fear. It's a big freaking deal. But if you were so afraid and maybe you can't talk to your potential spouse about it or feel supported around that, maybe not, right? I don't know. Doctor Who BBC. Jess says, I love laughing too. Yeah, we want to hear the Melissa live chat song. Sing. You guys don't pay me enough to sing. Doctor Who, guys, I have been big black couch. Oh my god. Yours are funny. I've been listening to sing Let It Go. No. I don't know if I like you guys enough. No, I'm kidding. But maybe. Crap, what was I going to say? It was funny. Someone's been asking about jobs you like. I'm still working on that one. Nicole, I'm looking for your question. No, I can't find your question. Sorry. How to choose what job you like. Shit, man. Go out and play. If you think you might like this job, see if you can apprentice or hang out with somebody who's doing that work. Kind of a general, like if you want to go a little bit back to the drawing board, you get a big piece of paper, right? Like with a lot of space, like list out like 5, like all of your jobs, right? So you write out your jobs that you've had, draw a circle around them, and then list like a sun, right? So then on the spokes you list out everything you liked about that job. And so actually I'm not doing the exercise right. I don't know, honey. Charlie. Joy and Karina are like, ooh, mermaid, we should do something with mermaids. Biddy Smith, how do you get long hair? A lot of patience and vitamins. Seriously, nutrition. Like, if I am not eating correctly, my hair stops growing as quickly. ASMR machine. Yeah, I have I've got several videos on the ASMR channel. I'm not as regular as Karina, but I have at least 4 or 5 or so. And Mike wants to do more guided meditation with me. God. So I've got an the ASMR, the guided meditation video of mine that came out a couple weeks ago. He had to edit out 36 belches. Like, not like, but like little bubbly burps, because I get really nervous and then that makes my stomach burble. 36, you guys. I was sure he would never want to film with me again. So I'm actually really, really glad. Nicole Way. All right, I'm looking again. Nicole, honey, why don't you just repost your question, okay? Chang Ariel, yes. Do you have any tips regarding treating eczema through natural means? Hydrate. Consider limiting, reducing, or cutting out dairy, sugar, and wheat, right? Those are going to be your prime culprits for sources on eczema. Probiotics, again. So we want to cut out inflammatory factors. We want to add probiotics, which are going to help heal our gut, because it's okay. So eczema, skin stuff, this is a sign that something's going on your insides, right? Your body is trying to process things that are not making it happy. The skin is one of our largest detoxifying organs. And so things that are not making our bodies happy will sometimes, a lot of the times, come up through our skin. Thanks, Adam. I appreciate that. Eczema. I feel hesitant suggesting aloe as a topical help for eczema. I don't know, it might irritate your skin, but aloe taken internally might help your skin. We were mentioning turmeric. Turmeric is going to be anti-inflammatory. So basically anything that's going to be anti-inflammatory and if it maybe even has antioxidant capacities is going to be helpful. So I hope that helps. I don't know Uptown Funk. The only thing I would feel maybe possibly comfortable singing for you guys is the Firefly theme song. But it's time for me to go. Look at that. I do not know if I will find love again. I need advice. Buck up and keep on trying. It's terrible advice. Oh my God, that's the worst advice ever. I'm having this issue. I do not know if I'll ever find love again. All right, at the end of the day, we are our main companions, right? I recommend learning how to love yourself. I recommend learning how to become your own friend. That in and of itself will attract other people who might love you into your life. So just be mindful of where your attention and your focus is. If you decide right now that I'm unlovable, there's no point in even trying, I will never find love again, then that's probably going to be a bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy. Because even if you did find somebody who could love you or who wants to love you, if your mindset is in that place of no, I won't ever have it, I can't have it, you may not even recognize it if it comes, right? And so cultivating love in your life as an internal resource, that basically means that you will love again because you'll have yourself, and it opens you up to A, being a more desirable partner, and B, to being able to recognize if somebody wants to love you, and it gives you practicing loving ourselves and loving the people you do have around you, if you have anyone at all, I don't know, will prepare you for if and or when you do find somebody else to love. I hope that helps. Allow yourself to grieve if you're in a place of grieving, but ultimately it is an internal choice if we are going to allow ourselves to be open to love or shut down. All right. Okay, Nicole Way, you wrote your question again. All right, let's see. I really want a boyfriend. I'm 14 and I never have had a boyfriend. What can I do? I love your little frowny faces so much. Oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I'm so relating to you right now, Nicole. Oh my goodness. I still want boyfriends. And I'm 30. I think someone said I look like I'm 22. That makes me so happy. Oh my God. I really want a boyfriend. I'm 14 and I never have had a boyfriend. What can I do? So don't tell your parents I'm suggesting this. So awful. Actually, no, I can't even go there. Actually, I will go there. Dan Savage's podcast. It's a great, great podcast. It's probably way too adult for you at 14. And he also has a lot of great relationship advice. That is, oh my God, I can't believe I'm recommending this. But anyway, so you really want a boyfriend. So Dan Savage recommends to teenagers. He's specifically talking to a 16-year-old boy right now, but I think it applies to all single teens. First of all, there's the idea that a boyfriend will fix your problems. A boyfriend will make you happy all the time. What Dan Savage just says, you think a boyfriend is the end of your problem, but it's really just the beginning, right? And so kind of going back earlier to the thought about, the guy who was looking for love again, while a partner can be really fun, ultimately we still always have to deal with ourselves. But that's a little bit too woo-woo right now. So just prepare, so you want a boyfriend, become a whole person, people basically become the kind of girlfriend that you imagine yourself to be, become interesting, have interests and hobbies, have a full life, he recommends to the boys, who are getting, a little bit older, but getting ready to go off to college, start exercising, get a health routine going, so this is a good time to, prepare and practice for, having a partner, because yes, you're 14 and, boyfriends right now probably won't be that serious, but you're also not that far away from the time in your life where you might be seriously choosing a partner. And so I would say educate yourself, learn about what you like and don't like. And I feel like this is awful advice. I'm so sorry, Nicole. Okay, guys, I think I'm done. Joe Rogan gives bad advice. What? There's no dissing Joe Rogan on here. Mental. I love Joe Rogan. Everyone gets to have their opinions, but whoever said Joe Rogan is bad, I don't like. Rachel, no, I have a husband. I'm just saying that the desire for boyfriends never goes away. Oh, darling, anyone know how to heal acne scars? Vitamin E oil, fish oils, lots of antioxidants, maybe aloe vera, like fresh aloe vera on your skin. Send loving thoughts to your scars, visualize them going away. Joe Rogan's controlled by the media. Oh. Bye, Nicole. All right, we got to end this. Oh, crap, monkeys, you guys. I'm really late. Okay. Let's do the exit ritual. Again, this is from Javi Brooks's website, fluentself.com. She's brilliant, you guys. She's so brilliant. I love her so much. Okay. Thank you all for coming. I am, again, honored and... Oh, Arash, hello. I'm honored that everyone showed up. I just think it's really beautiful. I like that you guys want to come and hang out. Sing for Pete's sakes. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe if you guys maybe we could do a charity drive and everyone donates to Kiva and I'll sing. That's, I think, the only way that's going to happen. Either that or we have live chat, the tequila edition. Somehow I don't think Mike would like that. Okay. So here's a really great ritual for exiting a situation. I do this ritual all the time. I do it when I leave work. I do it after I've had a stressful moment. This is a fantastic, fantastic ritual for getting yourself back and returning people's crap to them. Bye, Miss Amanda. So good. Show us the puppies. What? Okay, so hello, exit. All of my energy comes back to me, all of it. Everyone else's energy goes back to them. If I accidentally picked up anyone else's stuff, anyone else's anger, stress, negativity, hatred, grief, rage, despair, neediness, or despondency, I gently and completely return everything that is not mine. If any of my stuff was triggered by anyone else's stuff, I release what is not mine, bringing all of myself back within me, asking for and receiving safe rooms and repair shops in my heart for any and all parts of me that need extra love and care. I invoke the superpowers of separation and completion. I breathe into the qualities that I want to connect to: love, joy, peace, patience, centered, courageous, courage, strength. Exiting as I wish to continue confidently, groundedly, presently, full of resource. I connect to the versions of me that know how to do this, and I am ready to be here now. Akihiro, how to overcome fear of death. I read Harry Potter and that really helped. A lot of meditation. Thanks, darling. Oh, I did say I was going to talk about the masturbation no fap thing. I really got to go, though. Maybe next week. All right, loves. You guys are awesome. Peace. Lisa Moraes. Just so you know, Lisa, I love that and appreciate that. But just so you know, I'm not always calm. Who's my favorite YouTuber? I don't know. Oh, I feel concerned, Amanda and Moon. All right, guys. I'm out. I will not be here next week. I will not be here, so you'll just have to watch an archived episode or hang out with Karina. But I really got to go. I love you guys. Thumbs up, please. And I will see you guys later. Bye. Almost bye. Okay, now it's bye. Bye. All right.